This podcast was edited and uploaded by Uncle Geeb Productions. Hey guys, welcome everyone to the Drippin' Geeb podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is Host Drip Media Gaming. We record this podcast live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Uncle Geeb, or you can follow Drip at twitch.tv/Drip Media. Guys, it happened. It is Thursday, February 10th. Yesterday, February 9th, we got a Nintendo Direct, and boy, did we get a whole bunch.
Nintendo Direct!
They didn't get a single lick of that because Discord cut out all your audio, but that's fine.
Nice.
Lots of excitement. We saw the excitement in your eyes.
Yeah.
Drip, let's just get right to the meat of everything. But before we get to the meat, we got to eat a little piece of corn. Little tiny piece of corn.
Some potatoes.
Some potatoes, too.
Okay.
How you doing?
Man, I'm good. We got a Direct. And I tried to stay away from it. I was talking earlier this week. I'm like, man, feel it. I can feel it, but I'm like, I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not even going to entertain the idea. Not even going to talk about it. And then, of course, what was it? Tuesday night streaming. There's like 5 people like, think it's going to be a Direct? Think it's going to be a Direct? Think it's going to be a Direct? I'm like, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we're starting to hear all this stuff, which I was basing that off of the Batman thing that we didn't see. Because we heard a bunch of all this other rumors, like, stuff's happening, third-party stuff. Okay, going to be a Direct. I'm feeling good, man. I had a good week. I don't know. Started my new schedule, working on that.
Nice.
I'm going to have a regular upload schedule starting this week, which is tomorrow at noon Eastern.
Yes, go check it out. Link your YouTube is always in the description of this podcast, as always.
Yes, Friday at noon Eastern will be my new upload day. There'll be other videos probably, but that's going to be like the ongoing. That'll be the one.
Right.
Every week, Friday.
Nice. My week was fine. It actually got really, really good today. Right before the trade deadline of the NBA Basketball League, that whole thing, that's not what they're called. The NBA Basketball League. I'm just excited. I'll be honest, guys, I want to talk about that, even though none of you care, because this is the Nintendo podcast. I want to talk about that way more than what we're about to talk about tonight.
We're going to talk about it in the after show.
But we are going to talk about it. We're going to get there in the after show, because I want to talk about it. So
I'm interested, because I don't know. I don't know. I have not been on social media hardly at all today.
Yes,
so
I was having
no idea what's going on.
But with the exception of yesterday, I was actually having a pretty decent week. Yesterday, I got a little sick. It's fine. We're good. We're back to healthiness.
Got a little sick. Got a little sick. He was a little sick. Oh,
got a little sick. But speaking of sick,
pat him on the head. He's sick.
Speaking of sick,
sick.
Now, this Direct wasn't sick, in my opinion. It was good. A very, very good. I actually said out loud, no one game for me was like, this is amazing. But as a collective, I was like, this is the best.
Super solid.
This is the best Direct I have ever seen, because I came in late in the game. This is the best Direct that I have ever seen. And even though there's not one game, and there was a lot of omissions that I wanted to see that we didn't see, as a whole, I can acknowledge, being as unbiased as I can go, this was the best Direct I've ever seen.
I can't really disagree with that, because you're right. The way that you've worded that is correct. It didn't have the heavy hitters. It had some good stuff, but none of the big heavy hitters. But as a whole, it was nonstop, man. We were 10 minutes in. I'm like, holy shit, we're only 10 minutes into this. I'm already jacked. I'm so excited.
Your stream was quite entertaining, because you just go, oh, and ah, to like everything. And like,
not everything.
Dude, everything, man. You were like, what? No way, Portal.
Because there was a lot of stuff. But now listen, now hold on. Now you can go back and watch other Nintendo Directs, and I don't do that. The whole time it was
true.
There's another thing. Like they were just
another one.
They were consistently hitting good stuff.
they were.
But I mean, we're gonna go over all of it. But
yes, every single game that was announced, we're gonna go through, short or long, doesn't matter. We're gonna get to it, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, but we got to do beer of the week.
We do
before we jump in.
Great segue. My beer of the week is not fun, but it is different. It's different than I've had in a while. Because it was the past, like, I'd say 5 beers of the week, they've been the same things recycled or repeated. But Hari, not yet. Hari, don't, in the chat, not yet. We'll get there. I'm drinking this week. I haven't even taken a sip yet.
Look at that little thing.
I am drinking. Oh, I gotta get the light on. A Jack Daniel's Cherry Limeade.
Wow! Oh my! I bet that is fantastic.
I have never tried it. We're gonna take a sip.
Really quickly, let me ask you your opinion on just cherry limeades in general. Are you a fan?
Oh,
I'm a huge fan.
Big fan.
Me too.
I love, dude. Lemonade is my favorite beverage.
Dude, mine too. I love lemonade.
And you add a little bit of maraschino cherry juice in there.
Next time we're in the same place, dude, we're gonna go get a cherry limeade.
Yes.
And we're gonna cheers it. We're gonna take a picture of it. We're gonna put it on Instagram.
This cherry limeade tastes like a literal cherry limeade, not an alcoholic one, and that's scary, because it is. I taste no alcohol. This is delicious. What do you got this week?
I have the tried and true Plasma Rain.
Plasma Rain. The same thing from last week, but that's okay because we're officially calling it Plasma Rain now, correct?
Yes, we are officially calling it Plasma Rain now. Yes.
It's like this really like neonish green color. It looks so unnatural, but like Matt Moran made it in
and
his
the thing
garage.
is, like, you guys get the light hitting it this. I want to show you what it actually looks like.
Yeah, show me. It's like Plasma
That's
Rain.
what it actually looks like. That's the real color of it.
Like clear, or what do you mean? In what way?
Like, this makes it look darker than it is.
Oh, right.
When you put the light up, you can actually see the real color.
Yeah, pretty transparent. Yeah.
It's not transparent. You cannot see through that whatsoever.
Well, I mean, so on camera, the way it is without a light, it looks like it's completely like solid muck. You know what I mean? But when you put the light through it, you can see that light passes through it.
Light does pass through it, yes. But
not that it's transparent, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
This, look how much I've already drank of this. I've drinking. I'm about to take another sip. Hold on. Halfway down the bottle already.
It's that good.
It's that smooth.
It's just that good.
It's just that good. Jack Daniel's not a sponsor, but if you want to be, you let us know.
Yeah, hey, we drank Jack Daniel's on the stream Tuesday too. Xbox Girl and I.
Oh yeah.
It was Jack Daniel's vanilla, I think it was, and then she brought vanilla Coke.
Nice.
It was good. It was very good. I was fine with it.
Not water, right? She definitely didn't bring any water.
No.
That's for damn sure. We talked about that in the pre-show.
Water. She's against water.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna get right into this. I think we'll get right into this because there's so much to talk about, so much to digest. We'll talk about everything. Some of it, like the first few, we're gonna talk about. Probably not gonna talk about too much. Whoa, what is going on? Oh wait, yeah, I heard that, man. Was that a plane?
Yeah, it's an airplane.
Dude, that was loud as hell. That was amazing.
It's really loud.
That's incredible. Okay.
So the airport's right over the hill over here, so it's
Yeah. So,
oh my God, that was really loud, though.
So we're going to go through this direct, and the way we're going to break it up is in two segments, one a little bit longer than the other. The first segment is a shorter segment where it's kind of all the games that don't have a release date yet, but they're all coming out in summertime-ish, the 2022.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll get started. This direct, by the way, jam-packed. First thing on the list, I got to burp. Excuse me. First thing.
I don't even know why you moved away.
It was loud, and they heard. I was over there, and they heard it. So that's how loud it was.
Yeah, I could hear it plain as day.
Okay, I didn't want to be loud. The first thing we're talking about. Holy crap! I love this game. I have it on Steam on my PC. I haven't played in a long time because it's a fun 2-player game. It is Portal, the companion collection. So it includes Portal and Portal 2, and it will launch this year.
Looks cool. Not something I've played, so I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I don't know. It looked interesting.
Yeah, you should play. We should play it together. That'd be fun. It's a truly fun. It's a puzzle game where you shoot a portal onto a wall or surface of any kind, and you walk through it, and then you shoot two portals. I'm sorry, shoot two portals, and the first portal you go in, you come out the second portal. And you solve puzzles.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the trailer. It looks cool.
Yeah, old game. People know about it, but just to mention, it's coming to Switch.
Yeah, but that's like a Steam game, right?
It's literally from Valve. Yes.
Yeah, it's from. Okay, that's weird.
Yes.
Yeah, Julian. We talked about this a little bit last night. I had him. He came on, and Tyson came on, and we just kind of raw reactions. He mentioned that. I thought that was very strange too, that it's just randomly on the Switch.
Yeah. So next up is Triangle Strategy, a tactical RPG, drops later this year with a demo through chapter 3. You can play the demo. So it's
you played the demo, right?
I have played like 13 seconds of the demo. I played very little. I just played a tiny bit before you and I went on an hour ago together.
I mean, 13 seconds is plenty. Okay, I can get all I need out of a game in 13. I can do a full fucking review on a game in 13 seconds. Okay,
I can actually give you quite a bit. So I'm playing right now for the first time Octopath Traveler on Xbox Game Pass on my PC. Enjoying it. It's hard. I need to get used to that. It's very hard. I've died a couple times.
I only played the demo of that one. It's just not for me. You know how I am with those games.
Yeah, I was like, that's not for me, but the graphics were so good looking. It
does look good.
I was like, that looks so good. So let's play it. And I'm enjoying it. The point is I'm enjoying it. This game, Triangle Strategy, not Octopath Traveler, but takes that same kind of HD 2D vibe of a game and also just kind of, I don't know if it's a copy, a ripoff, or like a lot of games do this. I don't know, but the buildings, the setting, the storytelling, it's all very, very similar, Triangle Strategy, to Octopath Traveler. From my little experience of both games.
Yeah, I mean, that's the new cool style. There's a lot of, it seemed like Octopath was the first one, and now you're starting to see it everywhere else too. Like it's come up in other games too, but it's a cool looking style. I wish they do other types of games with it.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait. I can't wait for the opportunity to play. Excuse me. I've drank this Jack Daniels way too.
You drank the whole thing. Wow. Look at that. Would you look at that? What's the alcohol percentage on that thing?
4.8.
Oh, it's like a bush.
Yeah, but I chugged it essentially.
This
so good.
Right here, we're looking at around 8.
Yeah, sorry. I will stop chugging that. It was just so good I couldn't help myself. Okay, back to the content. What were we saying? Triangle Strategy. Oh, more games should be like it. Yeah, so for sure.
I like the art style of the Triangle Strategies. I just don't want these types of games. I don't want the turn-based RPG stuff. Just give me like a side. I just want something different. That's like that, or like an open, like a Zelda something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the way it looks. I just don't.
Yeah, it looks great. Games. On PC, at least the Octopath Traveler. I played the demo. Just downloaded. The demo is available to download today. It does not run good, and it's blurry on the Switch. I'm sorry to say.
No shit, really?
It is. I gotta be honest. Especially in the OLED, it's hard to make a game look bad. It doesn't look good. I want to say it looks bad. I'm not going to say it looks bad. I'm just going to say it doesn't look good. But
wow,
I am coming off of playing it on a brand new PC with a 3070 Ti. So like, it's not exactly a comparison, but it at least should be run 60. It should at least be not blurry. That's number one. Make it so it's a high resolution. It's not high resolution. It's probably like 720p at best. It's also
very interesting,
and the frame rate is not 30. It's not locked either. I haven't played enough of it yet, but I'm still gonna play the rest of the demo. I think it's fun. Those games are fun. I'm learning that I like these kinds of games. I didn't think I liked them before. I do now, but yeah, it's a little disappointing so far in the graphical department. It's not exactly Breath of the Wild here. It should be able to run a little bit better than it does.
Yeah, you would think. Think that's kind of disappointing, but
yes,
I don't know. That's cool. What else we got? What was the next thing?
The next thing that
I want to talk about, No Man's Sky. I think that's very interesting. That's coming to Switch.
You're breaking our list, but it's okay. I think it's a really cool looking game for sure.
Well, what list are you on? That was the first one on my list of games with no release date.
I was already going that. It's the link I sent you. Outsidergaming.com. Next was the next was Splatoon, son.
Oh, you missed No Man's Sky then.
No, Portal, Triangle Strategy, Splatoon. Clear as day.
Yeah, you've got two above that: No Man's Sky and SD Gundam Battle Alliance.
No way.
Did you sent me this website?
Dude, I'm looking at it.
Different than mine.
I'll show the stream. Look, drip.
Let me see yours.
This is great content. Portal.
Oh my god, mine's different. It's
Triangle,
just I literally clicked
Splatoon.
I literally clicked the link that you sent me.
Yeah,
but mine's different.
That maybe it needs a refresh.
Let me refresh it. You refresh yours too.
I will. Hold with us, podcast audience.
Yeah, mine's still the same.
Let's see. It's changed. Wait, what is going on? with this website.
Yeah, it's completely different now than the last time. Actually, it's in the same order though. We're talking about it. No Man's Sky. I think it's super cool. That's coming to Switch, man. I've been wanting to get into that game for a while because I like space. I like flying.
The Final Frontier.
Things like that. I do. I'd like that stuff a lot. Procedurally generated universe. I mean, you know, so you're getting new content all the time. Every time you land on a planet, it's new.
Interesting.
It's very cool. And I guess, you know, I don't know a lot about it because I wasn't that into wanting to play it when it came out. But from what I am told, it was awful when it came out. But from what I understand now, it's one of those games that they've worked on and worked on and worked. It's an ongoing game, you know? It never stops.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hear it's a lot better. I wanna get in there and check it out. I want to play it. I know it's funny because Matt Moran has said for a long time, he's always been like, man, that would be a good Switch game. That's a good game for Switch. That game should go to Switch.
And it looks decent so far. So everything from that trailer, which I don't have pulled up here, but everything from that trailer was coming from a Switch. And it looks decent. It looks like what you would expect. Like, not high resolution, not high frame rate, but it looks fine.
Looked like the frame rate was solid from the trailer.
Solid low frame rate.
Yeah, it looked to be around 30. Looked to be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, 540p, but whatever. Yeah,
it was fine. It looked like a Switch game, and it looks fun. So yeah, my list has now updated to what you see. So it did completely change.
Why?
That's so weird. So after that would be the Gundam Battle Alliance, which Parallax Puddles, if you're here, you're probably excited about that because my brother had literal Gundams. He would make model Gundams as a kid, have them all over a bedroom.
What a nerd!
Well, yeah, you hear him, right? He's a full nerd. But it looked awesome. It looked awesome.
No, I didn't. I honestly, to tell you the truth, wasn't even paying attention to that. I saw it on the screen, but I was excited about something else that had just happened and was talking to the chat and didn't really pay a lot of attention to it. Was it just me, or did they look like was the art style kind of like weird in that they were like mini? It looked like they were little. Like, I mean, like,
I wasn't paying too hard attention about what it looked like exactly, like, and I don't have the trailer up because these are the less interesting ones. I'm not going to play video for every single one, but
that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it looked fine. I can't. I don't recall what you recall.
Well, and I was, like I said, I was talking to chat, just looking at it out of the corner of my eye while I was talking. I didn't pay attention to that one that much, but whatever, man. For the people that like it, great. That's awesome. I'm sure your brother's probably super stoked. Nerd.
Speaking of nerds, Splatoon 3 is a thing. We saw some
Splatoon 3. Okay, that looked what they showed yesterday. The Salmon Run Next Wave thing. That looked pretty cool. I really think I'm gonna try to get Xbox Go to play this game. I think this is right up her alley.
So you're gonna play it?
I'll probably be playing it. Yeah,
interesting.
I'm gonna try to get her to play it. I think this is something she would like on the Switch. She wants to get a Switch, so I'm like, this is it. This is the game she's gonna end up getting and liking a whole lot and playing. I think this is gonna be it.
It's just something I am not remotely interested in. Just not even close. I
played the second one, and it's like, I get it, but you know how I am with shooters, man. It's like, yeah, okay. And this one, especially this one, because it's made by Nintendo. Everything they do has the Nintendo charm, that flair,
for sure,
its own little special little thing. And this definitely has it. All of the Splatoon games have had it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
They've been great. It's just not It's just shooters. It's not my thing. But this looked cool. This looks super cool. Again, I don't play a lot of this, so I'm watching this, and I'm like, a lot of this stuff that I'm watching, people are probably like super excited about who play the game, but I couldn't tell you what's what.
I think
played the game like twice.
I would like to add that I think the graphics do look more refined. I've heard some people say this on the internet recently that it kind of looks like this game was definitely made for Switch and being brought out on Switch, whereas the Wii U version, it's not exactly about power, guys. I think people kind of think like, oh, the Wii U is so underpowered, or the Wii. It's not even about power. It's just about the game was developed for the Wii U.
Well, Splatoon 2 was developed for the Switch, but it wasn't. I mean,
I thought that game
don't
came
know.
out. I thought Splatoon 2. Oh, no, that's right. Because people, again, I'm not a Splatoon guy. I'm not speaking as an expert whatsoever.
Yeah, Splatoon 2 came out on the Switch,
but
but
Splatoon
it was
2 is
earlier.
very
It was
similar. Splatoon 2 is very similar. People called it basically just a port of Splatoon 1. That's kind of the criticism I
mean,
heard.
it's got other stuff in it, but I mean, as far as like the way it looks,
Yeah, exactly. The graphical stuff, people, that's what the criticism was. So that's my thought process there. That this game is definitely with the Switch in mind for sure.
Yes.
And this new boss, the salmon run, like is he a salmon boss or whatever? Like what is that boss guy?
Let me tell you something, man. I have no fucking clue.
I don't know.
He looks real nasty and real mean. I'm interested to see it. I'm guessing I'll probably end up playing this. We don't have a date for it. When do you guess it? Like summer? July?
As late in summer as possible, because they're probably not finished with it just quite yet.
So September?
No. July or August. I would say August at the latest.
Okay. August 16th.
Sure. Put a date on it. Leak rumor confirmed.
Hang on, you ready? I'm putting the date on it.
Okay. You do that.
It's going to be I'm sorry, not August 16th, August 19th.
Or 19th? Okay, because I got a date for a different game we'll talk about a little bit later. I got a date for that. I put it in your chat the other day. I don't know if you saw it. But we'll just get right to it. Again, we're talking about everything here that happened in the Direct. So next up, to the updated list here, Front Mission First Remake. Tactical RPG uses mech warriors, fully upgradable. That was that tactical 3D,
but it
2D
started
game?
out with like a cool trailer, and they were like, one was a little. I was like, oh, they're gonna fight? Like, oh no, they're gonna go on this grid.
Yeah.
Never mind,
I'm just gonna go ahead and say skip because you and I not interested.
I think that was at the point when Power Mad said, "See, I was right. My prediction was right. Stupid shit people don't care about." He said that in Discord the day before. You're right. There it is. You got it right. Nailed it. Samus Hunter 2.
That's right. Next game on the list, which I think is, it didn't have me at first, but at the end of it, it had me. And that game was the Disney Speedstorm.
I'm sorry, dude. Like, I even said it like last night. I was like, if you don't like this, get out. Because I'm pumped about it. I'm sorry. I like Disney, dude. I'm a Disney guy. Like, I'm excited about this. This is going to be fun. And it's free to play.
It is free to play.
I mean,
which is the most enticing thing.
Spend a lot of money in it, but I mean, dude, what characters can we be? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of that there's going to be a lot of Disney. And by the way, guys, this is a Mario Kart style game with Disney characters. Graphics look actually pretty decent. I'm sure it's
not terrible.
It's going to run at 520p at 30 frames per second because that's how good it looks. I wonder if this is going to be on other systems at some point.
I feel like it's a port of a mobile game that I just haven't heard of. That's what I feel.
It looks too good to be mobile. It looks way too good to be mobile.
Speedstorm. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm in, dude. I'm sorry. I like that. I'm really into that. I like Disney. I like Mario Kart. This gives me both. I'm there. I mean,
it looks good.
100%.
What I'm afraid of is that the characters are going to be behind way too many paywalls. And I want to be able to play as a good majority at first, but because it's free, you're probably going to get like Mickey and Minnie and Goofy, and that's probably all you're going to get. Like, that's my guess. It's probably going to be a lot of the good characters are probably going to be behind the paywall.
I don't know. And well, I can tell you this: it is not a mobile game. I just looked.
Yeah, it doesn't look mobile whatsoever. It's a Switch game now, so that's happening.
Yep, it looks cool. I'm down, and it's free. No date. Summer.
Yes. So this list, Triangle Strategy is once again on the list. Wow, this list is great. I'm glad I picked this website. Zombie Army 4 Dead War. Wow. Okay, this website is not great. Is this all one game? Zombie Army 4 Dead War, Getsu Fumanden, Undying Moon, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yabiya. Are these all the same game, or this is multiple games?
No, those are all multiple games.
Okay.
Lots of different games there.
Okay, yes. And then there's Lego Brawls and 2 Point Campus. I think I could speak for both of us when we say I don't know anything about these games.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They went by so quick, and I was so excited about all the other stuff. It's like, so that was another little thing that just kind of, it was a sizzle reel. And I wasn't paying attention to it because
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. We said the names of the games. That's as far as we're going to cover it. And that it wraps up all the list of games that don't have a date yet. And now we're going to get to the list of that does have dates. Although the website is terrible, I'm sorry to add. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes comes out June 24th.
So, I have some stuff to say about this. I thought it was really, when I first saw it, I started seeing this stuff, and I was like, okay, this is definitely Fire Emblem. But I figured it was going to be a new Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
So clearly, it's a Warriors game, which is fine. We got our Zelda ones.
Yep.
This one's not for me. I don't care about this. My issue with this one is, and you can tell, you can watch the trailer here. When they do gameplay, look at the map. You can tell they've gone right back to that same, like, it's not.
That looks like Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, but it's not, it looks like the original Hyrule Warriors, not Age of Calamity.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's like, it's the maps. You can tell the maps are back to, like, I don't know. It's probably going to be the same as every single other Warriors game besides Age of Calamity. Which probably run like dog shit on the Switch, but
you kind of ruined it for me now, because I actually my first thought about this game up until this moment was I might get this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't know, it just looks
I could be totally wrong.
This looks fun.
I could be totally wrong.
But what makes me not want it now is the fact that you just said that this looks like it's the first Hyrule Warriors, as in like Hyrule Warriors has some fresh coat of paint that this one doesn't have.
Yeah, okay.
In terms of
what
Warrior
this looks
games.
like to me? I mean, it looks cool. There's big dragons and stuff. I mean, that's cool. But it's like, my problem with this, and it's not for everybody, because the people who love Fire Emblem, 3 Houses or whatever this is, like, they're going to be into this. Just like I love Zelda. So the Warriors game that they made for Breath of the Wild, Age of Calamity, I loved it. I didn't care that it was just hack. Like, I can't go play this hack and slash game all the way through and not give a shit about the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about, like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get into this, it's fine. It's not for me. I was still excited to see it, to tell you the truth. I was like, that's still cool.
Yeah.
New Warriors game. I love it. I love seeing new Warriors games.
Yeah.
This one's just not for me. It's fine.
Yeah, I think I might get it. At 60, probably not. I might wait till the sale, which probably will come for sure, I imagine. Not because it doesn't, again, not because it's not worth it, just because I don't know if I want to spend my $60 on it. But I do want to play it at some point, so that looks fun.
I won't get it. I can tell you right now, I won't get that one.
I'll give it a chance, I think. A game that I won't give a chance, that has already been announced, and they just kind of gave us the date now, is Advance Wars 1+2, the reboot camp.
Yeah, if you were into it back in the day, you were into it.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I know a lot of people that are very excited about this. We did get a date. It was the 8th.
April 8th.
I believe I have to eat some crow here, because whatever leaker that I was talking shit on in my video, who gave 2 dates, and I said, well, we'll see. I don't see how they're going to actually get these right. Actually got them both right. So I don't remember who it was, but they called the Kirby date and they called this one. They were right on both of them.
You talked about that on this podcast, right?
Yes, I did. I made a video on it too.
I remember that.
But hey, I said when it happened, if I'm wrong, I'll come back on here and I'll say I was wrong and they were right. And here I am doing it. Right about both dates. So,
they knew something.
Like I said,
they knew something.
When you throw piles of shit at the wall, a couple of them stick every once in a while. But good on you. Clearly they knew something.
Yes. So a game that you for sure had an kind of moment for.
Oh, yes.
You know what we're about to talk about. That
Mario
game,
Strikers
Mario
Battle League.
Strikers, baby. It's back.
Dude,
it's on the Switch.
Looks so badass. Okay, let's break this whole damn thing down. First of all, look at what Mario is wearing, and of course Bowser looks the best of everybody.
Go ahead and describe it for us.
They look like they're wearing robotic armor.
Yes,
it's amazing. And you could customize all that, and you can, like, certain pieces of it up your stats on different things. So that's how you're going to be able to, like, create your own character of how you want to play.
Yeah,
it's like you use different head pieces and different arm things, and that's super cool. Not the coolest thing though. The coolest thing about this gameplay looks awesome. What is it? It's 4-on-4 or is it 5-on-5?
I thought it was 8-on-8.
No, it says here 5 versus 5, but I think that's wrong. I think it's 4-on-4. This website's wrong. Pretty sure it's 4-on-4.
Okay.
Either way, so you can play 8 players. It's 8 players, so you can play online 8 players. That's not even the coolest part because you know we're gonna be killing this.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We're gonna be playing this so hard.
Yeah.
The coolest part about this is, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna show it here in a minute. You can have clubs like your soccer club. You can build clubs in the game with up to 20 people. So our whole crew can be in one club. And then
yes, yeah, I saw that.
Whoever we want to start, like if it's like me, you, whoever, I don't know, Adam.
Yeah, a bunch of us.
Jumping Bear.
Yeah,
whoever it is in our club who wants to play, we can just start those 4 when we play. But still, it all counts towards our club. We're like, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. I'm going to start my own club, the Drip Club, dude.
What if I start the Geeb Club?
Well, then I'll...
You thought about that? What if I wanted to make a club?
I guess we're going to have a draft.
Is it all about you? A draft? Oh, my God. We should do that live on Twitch.
Okay. We'll talk about it. Actually, I think you and I should both manage a club together. But maybe we could do like we could do like console corner versus Drip and Geeb or something like that. That'd be fun.
But what if I wanted to, what if I didn't want to be under your armpit, man? What if I wanted to battle like what if we got 4 of us? Like maybe let's just throw a name out. Tyson has his own club. You have your own club. I have my own club in console corner, and we just go at it. And we do like a Super Bowl or a playoff situation. Like, what if we do that? We would draft. We got to get enough people to join us in. It may be for naught because how many people are actually going to buy this game in our community?
I don't know. Well, we don't have put it out to YouTube. We'll talk about it. Very interesting idea.
Yes.
What's the date on that one? June 10th.
Yes.
June 10th. We don't have long to wait for that. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I might be so I said this in the chat. I might be selling Mario Golf to get this game because I am no longer interested in Mario Golf.
Oh, really? Man.
Yeah.
I've played it a little bit.
You guys love it. I've only played it on stream. Never once picked it up off stream.
I like it a lot. I like it.
Anyway.
Now that it's a full game. Well, let's talk about this real quick. Is it going to happen again? We're going to pay $60 for half the game, and then they're going to give us the rest?
Yeah, probably.
You think so?
I think so.
So what are we getting? We're getting the
basic
how many,
gameplay.
How many stadiums? 4?
4.
And then we end up with 8 or 9 at the end of it all?
Yep.
We start with what?
6,
7 characters?
We said 6 at the exact same.
I mean, come on. We know what's going to happen.
It's predictable. It's predictable.
Yeah, we know what's going to happen. And what do we end up with?
No.
12,
we have to have
12 or 15.
There's got to be at least 8 characters because it's 4v4 soccer and you can't have multiples.
Okay, you're right.
You're got to be at least 8.
So there might be 8. There might be 9.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the rest throughout the rest of the year and into probably into next March, I would imagine. And then it'll be worth $60.
Yeah, but we'll go down that road once that game comes out. We got more games.
They'll be holding back game modes. They'll be holding back everything. That's what they do with the sports games now, man.
That's what they do.
Sad, but that's what they do. They did it with tennis. They did it with golf.
Yep.
Guarantee they did it with the strikers.
The next game on the list is a game that I don't know much about. I think you know a little bit about. That would be Chrono Cross.
Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure. I know the Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger stuff. Like people were excited for these to come out. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Chrono Cross is not the first game in the series. I might be wrong. I'm going to take a look at chat. Anybody who knows for sure? I thought Chrono Trigger was the first one.
Well, it's called Chrono Cross: The Radical Dreamers Edition.
Yeah, so
it's got to be.
I'm just wondering if I'm right about that. Like, why didn't they put the other one out? I don't know. This is another one of those games, not for me.
Yeah,
it's just not for me. It's
Agreed.
just that style of game. It's like PS1 text based. I don't know, man.
Yeah, not my game either.
Yeah.
Next game up, I'm very curious if this game is for you because my opinions kind of shifted a little bit after. It's nothing that the trailer had, nothing the trailer did, nothing the announcement did that made me change. I think it's just more of, at this point, am I going to spend my money on this game and actually play it off stream? Probably not. That being the new Kirby game. We got some more information, a trailer, and a date. The date, I'm going to ruin the trailer for a second. The date is the
March 25th.
March 25th, coming out real soon here.
That leaker got that right too.
Yeah. So what do you think about this game? The trailer looks good. The game looks good.
It looks amazing. I'm more excited about this game now that I've seen this trailer than I was before. That's the thing. Kirby used to be this. You suck stuff up.
Yeah.
You maybe get some abilities from it, but now you can suck a car up. And now you can just be the car.
You can be the car. You can drive the car with Kirby on top of it.
Yes, he's yeah. So that's quite odd looking. But
it is.
Well, they're introducing new mechanics. That's the thing. It's not just the same old stuff with Kirby. These are completely new mechanics. You can I don't know. I was already in the 3D Kirby thing. I was already down. This cements it. I am buying this day one. Probably play the whole thing through. I'm really excited about this. I think Julian has been saying this for a while. I got to give him credit for this, but he thinks that this is what Bowser's Fury was the test for. I think he may be right.
I think he's 100% correct.
I think he's definitely right on that. Now
look at the anime. So Kirby is kind of like a Mario game, just with Kirby, right?
Yeah. Well, this especially.
Yeah, and if you look at this game, the mechanics, the animations, the like things that like that what we just saw there, that little ba ba ba. Like I can sing the song in my head when that happens in Bowser's Fury. Like when he catches a cat, cat shine.
That's so cool.
When he catches a cat shine, that's the music that happens. That's the same animation we just saw in this Kirby trailer. Like it's literally the engine. This one right here. This is literally the engine of Bowser's Fury.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't know what engine they're using to build this or what they're making it with, but I think he's 100% right on that. I think now this trailer kind of cements that. If you look at it, you can see clearly the test run for this game, not a new Mario game. So I don't know.
Not yet.
Either way,
not yet.
But I really like this. I'm excited. This made me even more excited. And I know Tyson last night said the same thing. He was like, meh, on the whole Kirby thing. And he said when he saw this, he's like, yeah. Day one, 100%. I'm in.
I don't know if I'm going to play. The way I'm going to judge this now is I do want to get games for stream and play it on stream. Obviously. But am I going to play? I don't make a lot of money doing this. I don't barely make anything. Is this game going to be something I'm going to play off stream? That's going to be the way that I determine whether I buy the game or not, unless it's something too good. I don't think I'm going to get into this game off stream. Therefore, sorry, stream. There's going to be lots of other people in the community who's going to stream this game. It's not going to be me.
This guy right here.
I don't think it's going to be me. I may say that now, and I may completely change my mind by March 25th. Who knows? I may win the lottery between now and then. Who cares? I'm buying every Nintendo first party.
Dude, man, I'll be old by then.
I'm
literally 1 month away from my birthday right now.
Yep, March 10th, brother. That is gross. You're so old. It's disgusting. We need. This is just the Geeb podcast now. Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Geeb podcast. Forget Drip ever existed. No,
I'm dead. I died.
you died on your birthday. That's so sad.
Yeah.
What's gonna die on release day? Speaking of death, is MLB The Show 22.
That looked absolutely dreadful.
I want to say something though. Let me say something. I want to say about this game. It's the best baseball game on the Switch. It's got that going.
What's the other one? There's the MLB.
What's it called? I have it.
Something
RBI base.
RBI baseball. That's it.
What that may not be it. I have that.
No,
game.
it is. It's RBI.
It's that game. That game has a low frame rate and looks like trash. This game has a low frame rate and looks good.
That does not look good.
Dude, forget the frame rate, the textures. Okay, maybe you're missing what you have to compare it to, like what the RBI baseball game. That game looks cartoonish. It looks low resolution, fuzzy, and it's bad frame rates. I think this game looks way better than those games. MLB The Show, it's still not good looking. Like the frame rate is atrocious. It runs at like
God,
in the trailer
like
in the
trash,
in the
man.
trailer it ran at like 8 frames per second. Like it was just really bad. But like
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like look at the character model. He looks legit. Like it looks good. It's just not running at any sort of good frame rate. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, the whole thing was just. Bleh.
Yeah.
That was one I was like, as soon as it came up, I was like, oh God, that looks bad. It's the first thing I said. I was like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
we knew
looks,
about that one. That one had leaked already.
It looks better. Did it leak or did it get announced? I thought it got announced.
Was it announced?
I think it was announced.
I knew they said it was. I knew a while back they said it was going other places because that's the weird thing about that game. You know, it's made by a Sony owned studio. So MLB was like, you can keep making this game if you want to, but you're not keeping it on PlayStation anymore. It's going everywhere, or we're not gonna let you have this anymore.
That was the worst thing to ever happen to the sports gaming industry, was to start monopolizing it and keeping taking over some and
Madden,
not
EA.
releasing others. Like that was the worst thing that happened to it, because I don't play those games anymore. The only game I play is 2K, NBA 2K, and because it's never changed. It's always been available on every platform, and they're still pumping out games. Now I have issues with the way they run their business over there, and with the microtransactions, and it's a full price game. But the game itself, I'm still loyal to it because it's good, and it needs. But they lost competition, is the biggest problem, and
they're complacent with it now.
Remember NBA Live? I think there might have been an NFL Live too.
There was all kinds of NFL games.
2K made a football game as well as basketball and baseball. All those are the football and the baseball are dead. It's just they must still be making money, but that whole industry is it's beyond.
Well, the last Madden, the last Madden was atrocious from what I hear.
21.
Yeah,
I actually funny this. I actually bought Madden 22 on Steam for $20. I was like, hey, $20. It's like got extra little DLC in it too. Like, sure, why not? Football.
I'd like to play a football game again, but I hear somebody else who's making one. Somebody else is making a football game, but it's more of a. It's not going to be. It's NFL licensed, but it's not like a Madden type game. It's more of like
simulation.
Simulation. Yeah, it's like a. I mean, my guess is probably be like NFL Blitz or something like that, probably.
Yeah, those games don't interest me at all. I'm interested in the reality kind of games. Yeah, anyway, we talked about way too much about sports. Let's move on. There is a big one here. I don't have a trailer for it, but it's an old port, so it's not really necessary. You guys know what this game looks like. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
Dude, I am so excited to play that game because I played some of the second one on Game Pass a long time ago, and just that's what happens when I play games on consoles like this. Like, I don't play them. Like, this is one I'll play on the Switch because I'll be able to take it to bed. I'll be able to do whatever. The handheld thing is what makes it like, Julian was saying yesterday. It's like, it's just a bunch of old games, lots of old games that I'm like, yeah, but they're handheld. Like, that's, if you're a Switch fan, it's like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's handheld. That's why I want this. That's why I love the Switch so much. I'm really excited about that. And I'm even more excited because that means they're definitely going to bring Force Unleashed 2.
I mean, I don't want to say definitely, but
no, they're definitely going to do it. Look they brought every Star Wars game. They started at the beginning. They just, I'm surprised we don't have Rogue Squadron from 64. That's the one I really want.
Oh, you know where that's going then.
I hope. I'm really hoping, and that made me think. When we saw this, I was like, okay, they're skipping that, so maybe that's where it's going. That'd be cool. Super cool.
And we'll get a little bit about Nintendo Switch Online in a little bit here. But for now, let's get into game collections. So the Kingdom Hearts, we knew about.
You're missing another one.
Sorry, I did miss one
in the ad. In between the ads,
Assassin's Creed.
The Ezio collection.
Yeah, Ezio.
So I already have the Assassin's Creed I want on the Switch. Black Flag's the only one I give a shit about at this point. That's cool though. That's cool. People were talking about how they wanted that on the Switch. There it is, February 17th.
There you go.
Coming out next week.
And coming out February 10th, which is today, Kingdom Hearts is available right now.
Yeah, cloud versions.
Cloud versions.
That's ridiculous, dude. I'm sorry.
They're, like, I expect cloud versions to be something like Control, which cannot run on the Switch, or Guardians of the Galaxy could never run on the Switch.
Games
Not
from old Kingdom Hearts games.
Games from 2003 should definitely be able to run on the Switch. Why they made the choice to go cloud, because I do not know.
It's lazy. That's what that is. It's lazy. That should not be supported. That should not be supported, because that is nothing but being lazy. Like, we already have it. We can throw it on the service here and then charge. And they're charging way too much for that.
What's the prices?
Very expensive.
What about per game?
Per game.
Because if it's anything, 30 or 40 per game for a cloud version of an old non-remade game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna look right now, but I'm pretty damn sure.
Get the fabuloso out of here, man. Get out. While you look at that, we could just quickly talk about and move over Kelowna Fantasy Revere game. Yeah. I don't know much about.
Man,
it's a side-scrolling adventure including Kelowna 2 and launches July 8th.
That one must have just went over my head as a kid, because I don't know it.
Not a thing. So now let's get into
okay, really quick before we move on. Kingdom Hearts, the entire collection, regular price is $90 for all of it.
What?
It's on sale right now for $71.99, but it's
on
$89.99.
How is it on sale? It just came out today. Why is it on sale?
Because they know they're high.
That's bananas. $70. No way, $70 for. I pay $40 for all three for cloud
Force
versions.
Unleashed. Force Unleashed is $20.
$20, yeah. And all those Star Wars games are $20 or $15. Some of them are $10. No more than $20.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Let's move on.
Cloud, they're not worth it, man. They're just not worth it. I don't agree with that.
We got it, guys. We got it.
I can't believe this one.
I'm sorry, we missed one. JRPG Live, July 22nd. Forget about that, because what's more cool? Now, I'm not going to say the first word. I'm just going to call it by what it should be called, because it's not Nintendo Wii Bowling or Nintendo Wii Sports. It is Switch Sports, everybody. Switch Sports is on the Switch.
Dude,
and hold on, Drip. Do you know the price of that game? Because I do.
What is it?
$40.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Good job, Nintendo.
$40.
Fine.
It's more than WarioWare, which that's a crime.
I don't care. Now,
I'm sorry. Less than Wario. I'm saying it's less than WarioWare, which is crazy.
Okay, but it's not. It's not crazy, because the original version of this game came with the Wii for free.
Well, yeah, I heard you say
anything
that.
for it.
Right, but see, WarioWare is like a $20 game that they charge $50 for.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is absolutely amazing. Just getting the real bowling. And listen, this is what the craziest thing was. I literally was like, yo, put your predictions in the chat, because we had a couple minutes left, and somebody was like, yo, Wii Sports ported to Switch. And I was like, oh man, that'd be so awesome. Because we were talking, and we were like, man, like, the bowling on Clubhouse 51 games it's all right. It's good. It's a decent substitute, but it's not nearly as good as Wii Bowling was. Not nearly as intuitive. The controls are not nearly as good. And I was like, that's never going to happen. In my head, I'm like, there's no way. There it is. This is probably the one I was the most, like, I was shocked when I saw this. Absolutely shocked.
Me too.
I can't wait for this. Cannot wait.
I can't wait either. Like, holy crap, dude. Like,
and we get the play test. We get the online test next week.
Oh my God, do we really? Is it? I think isn't it just like one? Is it soccer or whatever? Didn't they say there's one game mode for the test?
Who cares? We get to try it out.
But we do. It's $40 game, so curve your expectations, because it's only got a few game modes, and it's nothing crazy. But
they'll add to it though, dude. It doesn't matter. It has Wii Bowling. We're getting Wii bowling on the Switch. What
We are.
else
Motion,
matters?
Joy-Con motion controls and everything. April 29th, the game comes out.
Oh, dude. Day one pickup. Easy.
Oh, 1,000%. Like, I'm going to buy this
Like-
physical for sure. Usually I wouldn't
The
do that.
physical one comes with the leg strap.
Oh, does it? Nice. Cool.
Yeah,
I'm sure
well,
that's
you
going
already
to be
have it because
sold.
you have Ring Fit.
Correct. Yeah. And you can
But-
you can buy an old MP3 player thing for like $5 as well. I mean,
Right. But yeah, I mean, I won't be doing much of the motion soccer, to tell you the truth. I don't really
Yeah.
need the leg strap for
is
that.
it my
But,
question, is it all motion?
Okay, so they said at the end of the presentation there for that game that they were releasing an update later in the year where it's going to be full on motion soccer, where you have the leg thing and you can kick.
Yeah,
and you
but
use a
is
Joy-Con.
Is it optional?
Yes, it's optional.
Great.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about because I want to be able to stream this.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to
be-
jump up and down like an idiot on stream.
You'll be able to play soccer without it, I'm pretty sure, first, and then that part's coming later in an update.
Okay.
If I
Good.
got that right. I haven't watched the direct back, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said.
Yeah, it's really really exciting to see Wii bowling, Wii sports make it back onto the Switch. It's awesome.
It's amazing. I'm so excited for that one. That's one of my highlights. Probably second biggest highlight.
Yes. You see the list. I'm gonna skip that one for last.
That's fine, yeah.
Because I
I
think it's
figured.
good. Let's go to Metroid Dread. A free update for Metroid Dread. They're adding in a Dread mode,
Absolute
and they're adding
bullshit.
in a
Yeah, it's
easy mode.
bullshit.
So extremely hard and extremely easy.
bullshit. Terrible DLC. Awful. I'm so pissed about that, dude. So mad.
Excuse me?
What the hell do I care? I've already beat the game. Why do I want to go back and like one hit? No, I don't even want to go play it on hard.
Speedrun, brother.
I beat it.
Speedrun.
No. I mean, God. No. Then they have rookie mode. Okay, cool. So now my kids can play it. They don't want to play it. I mean, I do like the
was
fact
not
that the
expecting
boss
this.
rush. I like the fact
Boss
that they're
rush,
putting the
man.
boss rush.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. But that's it. Like, I want. Give me a new area. Give me something cool. Like, give me just like a little bit more, like a little extra something. That's not good DLC, man. That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Okay. I think you are, for some reason, incredibly emotional over this DLC.
Because I really like that game and I wanted more of it, and I'm not getting more of it. I'm getting a harder mode, which I don't care about. The boss rush will be fun. I'll do that. We'll stream that. We'll stream the boss rush. That'll be great.
Dude, this game came out, what, like 4 months ago? Can you give it a break? Like, it's only 4 months after the game came out, and it's
I don't
free DLC. Wait a few more months. We'll get more. Maybe.
Will we?
I don't know. Do we need more? The first question we have to ask ourselves and answer. Do we need more DLC?
Absolutely. I want more of that game. I want so much more of that game. I love that game, dude.
Listen,
Loved it.
I like it too. I don't love it. I like it.
I loved it.
I just don't.
Loved it.
I think this was a bonus, and it was free, and I'm not complaining. I'm not. I'm on the opposite side here.
I mean, whatever. Yeah, I get it's free. I can't complain too much, but it's just pointless. It's like, okay, cool.
It's
Like,
not.
why you
It's
make
not
it- why are you
pointless
putting that-
though.
Why are you putting that in a direct? Like, you could have done that in a Twitter post. Like, that's nothing. Oh, we have a harder mode.
So
like,
you don't
really?
forget about Metroid. That's why. Don't forget.
No, you know what would have made me not forget about Metroid?
Metroid Prime 4.
Maybe talk about a new Metroid game. Because there's plenty of them that got sitting back there. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I was unhappy with that. And the more and more I thought about it as the night went on, I was even more unhappy with it. So,
Okay then.
yeah, not real happy about that one.
Okay. Next up, Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings coming into the SNES and NES service
That
for the
has
Nintendo
been
Switch
talked
Online.
about forever. Been talked about forever. People have wanted Earthbound in there since it was a thing.
Yeah.
Happy for those people. Earthbound's not for me, says Alex from Switch Corner. Told me last night. Not for you, bro. Don't worry about it.
It's not for
Cool.
me either. Don't care too much. Those of you who do care, enjoy.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm so glad it's there because long overdue. Because, man, people have. You know what's funny? Here's a funny thing. I made a video about. I think it was about the initial Switch Online stuff.
Yeah.
And I got a trailer off YouTube from Nintendo. I used, I just recorded the trailer and put some of the footage over my video. It might have been from Europe or something, or I don't know what it was from, but it had Earthbound gameplay in the trailer, but it was from Nintendo. And I still get comments on that video, like, well, not anymore, but hey, Earthbound's not on the Switch Online. Earthbound's not on the Switch Online. Why is it in this video? And I'm like, ask Nintendo. I didn't make the fucking trailer. They did.
I wonder if that was like foreshadowing for what was to come. They accidentally left it in there.
You can go back and look at the video. It's clearly there, because I'm like, what are they talking about? And I went back and watched. I was like, oh, yeah, that is there. And that's not on the online service. That's weird.
That's funny. That's something. Yeah. That's cool, man. That's interesting.
Yeah. I get comments about it still all the time.
Weird.
Anybody watches that video notices it.
One of you internet sleuths needed to go dig that up and find like what not Drip's video, but like Nintendo. Why did they release that trailer the way they did? That's interesting.
I don't know what it was, but
what else is interesting? By the way, sorry, Hari is going to be really intrigued by this. In fact, we already know he is, because he was crazy in your chat earlier.
Oh, he was losing his mind. Him and Power Mad, both of them were losing their mind. One more before we get to that. Cuphead DLC.
Oh, I'm sorry,
June 30th.
June 30th. There you go. That is cool. Looks good. It looks like they added a new character, which is awesome.
Yeah, and lots of. I want to go back and play the rest of that game. I gave up. It was so hard.
It's hard, man. God, I haven't given up. I take it 20 minutes at a time. Try to get to.
I'm gonna start streaming. I think that's gonna start being like my Monday streams.
Yeah,
it's just that.
Cool. So Xenoblade Chronicles 3 coming out on Switch. It's what is the date, sir?
The date on that would be September 2022.
It's quite a whiles away. They said mostly, so I guess we got to give them a little bit of leeway there, but mostly first half. This is definitely not first half.
We knew this was going to happen. They said the same thing, and then we saw what? Breath of the Wild 2? Or something like that. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, they do that all the time. There's always like one or two things that are out. They try to just keep people's expectations low, so when they talk about something way out. I talked to Hari last night about this.
Well, before I'll let you go, but let me go first, because I'm new to the series. I've never played a game. No vested interest whatsoever. This trailer looks amazing. It looks similar to the last game graphically, but they added some like depth, I want to say. I don't know what they've added. It looks
pretty good. Yeah,
it looks like there's more to the game than there used to be. It's not just like what's in front of you. There's like lots of scenery in the back. In there
was that in the other ones too. There's a little more. It looks
from someone who has not played the game, from their perspective, this looks like something that is more intriguing to me than the previous game. So you go ahead. You talk about.
Okay, so I talked to Hari late last night. After I got done streaming, our call got cut off a little bit. But what I gathered from this, because I'm not a huge fan, he is. So this is pretty cool. These characters, a lot of these characters are new. They're new characters. But I guess they're exploring. You live on these like giant monsters. And I guess you're exploring new both monsters. I don't know. I would have to have him on to talk about it more in depth, but he was pumped. From what he told me last night, the two stories we have in this one, it's going to be one epic story that we will get the end of everything in this one. It is a trilogy. So we're the great stories that are in the first two, this will be the end of all that. And I guess that was the plan originally, from what he was telling me last night. The plan was to make 3 of the games, make it a trilogy. This will be the end of the story, I guess.
Okay.
The main story.
Interesting.
That's what I gathered from it last night. But I'm sure once the game, we'll have him on, and we'll talk about it once it comes out, or once it comes
with a better with a better internet connection. I hope
with a better internet connection, and we got to get him a mic.
Oh, I have one for him. I might just send it to him. He's going to give me an address, and then I'm going to send it to him. He needs it. Wait, he needs to also do it on his computer as well. Phone, not going to have it on the phone.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yes. So that leaves one game left, I believe. Yep, that leaves one game left that we have not discussed. We've talked about everything.
Can I say the name of it?
No. Yes, you got it.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 2.
That's not the name.
That's what it is.
That's not the name.
It's not the name. But that's exactly what this is. It is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 2.
It's not 2. No, you're messing the joke up here. It's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Deluxe. That's what this is.
Okay. No, I just wanted to call it Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 2. Because it's 8 and 2 at the same time. Come on. It's funny. It's funny, right?
I actually don't get it. Am I just slow? Maybe. I don't know.
Mario Kart 8, because it's the 8th Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
2, because we're getting 48 new. It's a brand new Mario Kart 8 game, pretty much.
No, it's not brand new. It's old maps.
Okay, but it's more. God bless, you're killing it. You're just destroying everything I tried to create here.
I didn't get it, man.
Okay, so
I get it. I get it now.
It's 6 waves. We're getting 8 courses over 6 waves. Now this is better than I thought, because I thought we were going to get 4 every couple months. But that's not what it is. March 18th, we're getting 8. And then every once in a while, all the way through 2023, we're just going to get 8 more here, 8 more here, 8 more here, and 48. We're getting a whole new game. We're getting
48 courses over 2 years of span. $25 or free for the Nintendo Switch Online service for the $50 service, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. But what I want to talk about is the fact that I was right, and I'd like to run a victory lap around your head real fast, because this is the proof that I needed, the validation that they are not dumb. They are smart business people, and they will not release another Mario Kart game until this game dies down. And they're giving it 2 more years. And maybe after 2 more years, they might go ahead and release Mario Kart 9, even if the game still sells like pancakes. But for now, they're going, hey, we'd be dumb to go out and release a new game right now. Not that the new game wouldn't sell. That's not the point. The point is they have an old product. It's old. It's been on the shelves. It's got dust on it. They just took a little rag. They polished it up real fast, said, you know what? Here's this rag. Whoop, 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 the dust is off. And we're going to keep selling it to you for full price. Here you go. And actually, it's more than full price. Here's an extra $25 on top of that. For an old product that's like 8 years old.
I got to say, didn't expect this.
I did.
I didn't expect it. At first, no, you're right. You're right. Mario Kart 9's not coming until 2024. That's pretty clear now. Obviously.
Yep.
I didn't expect that. I did not expect it. Think about this. This Mario Kart 8 is a Wii U game.
Yep.
It's a Wii U game.
Yep.
They put the deluxe version on the Switch. This game is so old. It's the best-selling game on the Switch. They just added 48 more courses to the game. Dude, this might be the best-selling game.
It's the best-selling racing game of all time. It's already the best-selling racing game. It might be the
best-selling game ever. Like, this is going to be nuts. This is changing everything for this game, because that's the thing, though. It's not changing everything. It's just doing more of what it was doing. This is just amplifying everything that this game was already, because it's not like it was dying down. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's not like it was dying down. It killed it through this holiday. It's still doing well right now. This is going to make it do even better. And, you know, we can kind of transition into that. If you've got the online service, the 64 online service, you just get it. You get it for free.
Yep.
Let's talk about that.
More value to the existing service. I'm going to go back to the Chrome real fast. And so we're seeing a graphic here on screen. Nintendo Switch Online, you get the online play, you get the NES, you get the cloud saves, you get the SNES, you get the mobile. What is that, Toad? What is Toad representing? Mobile something or other? I don't know. And the question box.
That's the voice chat thing on
the
phone.
Getting voice chat and then what other question? You're getting all that, plus the expansion pack. You're getting Nintendo 64. You're getting a Nintendo Genesis, not Nintendo Genesis, Sega Genesis games, and obviously you get Animal Crossing DLC, and now they're confirming our thoughts from previously. They're adding all the DLC for this game, this Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They're adding the DLC,
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 2,
on top of the expansion pack. adding more value to the service like everyone thought they were going to do. Well, not everyone. A lot of people thought they were going that direction. We can now confirm that they are going that direction. So maybe Breath of the Wild 2, whenever that game comes out, whenever it does, and whenever the DLC comes out, maybe we can expect the DLC to come out on to the expansion
I would
pack.
expect that 1,000% at this point. I would expect it 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I said. I made 2 videos about this. Calm down. Calm down, haters. Let's take a look at this in a year. Because, and I understand it, and I said it in the videos too. Animal Crossing DLC, not everybody has Animal Crossing. Now, Jeeves, let me ask you this. How many people do you know that own a Switch that don't own Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Not many. It's a goose egg. That's a goose egg.
Let's look at like this real fast. I heard this number. There's about 40 million copies of that game that was sold. And there are, last week we talked about the sales numbers. What is there, 100, just over 100 million
over 100
Switch?
million, yeah.
That's 40%. That is exactly 40% of Switch owners.
Think about this.
I want to add to that. Hold on. So 40% of Switch owners have the game, except for, here's the thing. How many Switch owners have multiple Switches?
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So like,
I mean, how many do you have?
4?
Yeah, I'm saying at one point I had 6.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. So, I mean, we're in the minority there. Let's not fool
right,
ourselves.
but still, a lot of people have more.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of people do.
you have multiple kids. You may
let's
have
say-
a regular Switch. You got a Switch Lite, so you can play together. Or
Let's say a good 20% of those 100 million people have at least 2 Switches. That's not crazy because that could be
That's
2
not
Switch
crazy,
Lites.
no.
That's 2 kids. That's a father and a son, a daughter and a mother. Who knows?
fair.
Dude, I'm not. This number is not based in fact. This is based in my head. It's probably close to 70% of people who have a Switch have this game, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's probably right in that ballpark.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we probably find the numbers. I'm probably sure that there's probably more accurate numbers we could find out there. But
Maybe.
This is it. Like, this shows you right here. This is what they're doing. This is their version of Game Pass. They're not going to give you their games. They're not going to. Nintendo is not that business model.
I don't expect them to. I'm happy paying the price. I'm happy paying the $60 per game. I'm happy to.
I feel like now, I mean, $50 a year for this now. I mean, you're already like anybody who had doubts now. Come on. I mean, come on.
Yeah. So the expansion pack service is a valuable service. It's going to get more valuable as it goes on. You're paying for $80 for family, $50 for an individual, and that may be a lot up front right now because there's not a lot on it. But we're getting more. Here's more, and like you said,
it's very early.
Give it a year, and then you pay your $50 after the end of the year, and you get more. We're gonna get more as it goes on.
Right, and that's what I said in the video. Like, I'm paying my $50 at the beginning of the year. Well, I'm not paying my $50. We did a family. Yeah, we did a family.
You paid $10
plan in the Discord. Yeah, we did it the right way, but I will look at what it is when my year is up, when I'm about to renew, and I will look at it then and say, okay, have you improved this? Because I was giving you your chance to improve it. Is it improved? I can already say right now, yes. The answer is yes. I'm good with doing it again.
48 courses. And it's they're old courses coming like that are going to be remastered.
Yeah, remastered stuff from other games. That's cool, man. That's fun.
It's awesome. I can't wait to play this with all my friends. I can't wait to play this on stream.
When do we get the net? We get the first one March 18th.
Yep, that sounds right.
It is. I can see it over here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm with it, man. 1 month.
I'm with it.
I'm with it too.
1 month and 8 days, actually.
That's going to wrap up today's podcast, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. And we're going to get to the after show. So don't forget to stick around for that. And if you're in the stream, if you're listening audio or video right now, you got to be a patron to check this after show out. So go ahead and check our link down below. It's we have a Patreon. Support us, one or both. That'd be great. And you can check out the after show. We're going to be talking about basketball. And what's the other thing we're talking about? You had something you want to talk about.
Book of Boba Fett.
The Book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
AKA Mandalorian. We'll check you guys out next week.
Later.
This podcast was edited and uploaded by Uncle Geeb Productions.